Hold it down, girl. Hold it down. Hold it down. Hold it
Pickles,
down.
we gotta talk about this.
Oh, girl, I just recorded that.
Oh, you did?
Who do we have on this week on Pickles Playground? From RuPaul's Drag Race, Cazwell from season 1.
Oh, yeah! It's true.
Face, I get face, beauty face, you can take, it's okay, watch my body go insane.
You're a fierce bitch, man. I'm scared of you.
And then someone who just happened to be runner-up last season, the incomparable Peppermint!
Peppermint, Shantae, you stay.
We are in a secret location in Brooklyn because they're shooting a video.
But you are the only one that we are disclosing this to because we love Pickles so much.
Stop it. No. So tell us what this video is about.
The song is called Blend. It's a trans anthem, positive trans anthemic pop song. Did I just repeat
That's
myself?
so, like, deep sounding.
Anyway, I wrote it for you. I'm in it too.
Cazwell is one of those fabulous guys in the community who's connected to the people that he calls friends and family. And so he happens to be friends with a lot of trans folk and trans women, and particularly some trans women of color. He's been there for me as I've called and lamented and talked about a lot of my issues and experiences, and he's been along in that fight and that journey with so many of us. So these discussions just had a natural progression, and since we're both musicians and artists, it naturally turned into a song that he wrote. And
the whole thing, he just didn't do his rap. He also wrote.
He did both of our parts. Yeah, wow. Yeah, and that's I trust him with this subject matter that is so unique to not his experience.
Is there a sense of freedom that happens in this song? Okay, because I think we need to break you out of jail. You should not be behind these bars. Then could we switch places, please?
That's right. Stop imprisoning trans women of power. Break us, set us free.
She does not need to be behind a bar. Girl, go. Have you ever been to an environment like this before?
Yeah, I used to go to all the time, whatchamacallit, in the Meatpacking District. It was on 14th and 9th, and it was under that triangle.
Oh my god, yeah.
The gay side was Jay's Hangout.
Yeah.
And then the other side was called Hellfire.
Hellfire.
I used to go there with my girlfriends, because they wouldn't let, drag queens or feminine beings into Jay's Hangout. So yeah, I've been in places like this.
So you feel comfortable? You feel comfortable here?
Just at home.
Nice. You look very comfortable.
Oh, I just slipped in something. I feel at home.
I don't know if you want to talk about that show that you were on.
Oh.
I am Peppermint and I am sweet and sassy. The entire point of drag is to give the middle finger to rules of gender.
I do this with my nieces. We always ask, what's the high point and the low point?
There was a lot of high points in the show.
You can do more than one if you need
to. But one of the highest point in the show was when I finally won a challenge. Which the challenge that I won was the roast challenge, roast Michelle Visage.
Yeah.
Not since Destiny's Child has a Michelle become so famous for riding somebody else's coattails.
Peppermint, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's challenge.
And that's not normally my wheelhouse, you know, being so shady like that. A low point was when, really it was at the end of the season when and during the finale when I had to lip sync against, honestly, any of the girls, but particularly Sasha Velour, who she and I are extremely close. I didn't want to fight against my sister.
That's why you're so beloved, because you are the real deal in terms of, even the people that were working here with me today have mentioned how just incredibly sweet and wonderful you are, and that in the drag community it's so hard to find that.
I think
so.
It's
Yay
changing.
you!
Yay! Thank
and
you.
yay for being kind.
Yeah,
you know?
We can be kind and be queens, and all that jazz. But yeah, so the show, it was great. It was a great platform, and I'm really happy that finally something allows me to connect my love of drag and performance with my love and my passion for queer and LGBTQ activism. And then also, particularly, just my life as a trans woman, kind of being able to connect all those things. And it couldn't have been more perfect than in a project like this with Cazwell.
And I just want to say that I think that maybe to you it seemed like a low in going up against Sasha Velour, but I think it was a big high for me to watch my best friend like get the second place, or when you went up against Trinity and then you pulled that Wonder Woman stunt with the dress and you defied all geometry and then pulled off the wig. Like I was like, everyone really felt your spirit then. So I mean, I'm not trying to get cornball about it, but I thought that was a real high in my life.
I'm proud of that too. No, I really am proud of that moment too, because
it was great against Sasha too. So there had to be only one winner, and you still won. Look at you, girl.
I know. Hello, I'm sitting on my knees in the dungeon. Right back where you started.
This might be your all-time low. Actually, this might be your all-time low.
So, enjoying going around and meeting everyone and doing.
Oh, it's a dream come true. It's a dream. I'm living my dream.
You're just so fucking gorgeous.
I know, she's so pretty, right? So
congratulations on your most recent video that was released.
Oh, Loose Wrist.
Loose Wrist.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
And the viral
the image
guys, going around,
not in rompers, but
turning into memes.
They were lace shorts with lace shirt.
But it's time to call them rompers.
I was shocked that anyone really thought it was a big deal, but apparently people hated it and with a lot of passion and loved it with passion too. So.
Did you guys say how you met each other?
I met you because actually before I moved here and I lived in Boston, I came up here for a gig at curfew. And I remember at the time, this is how long ago it was, Bills, Bills, Bills was the #1 song in the country.
Yeah, we did meet at the Tunnel nightclub. You needed backup dancers. I got you some backup dancers, and we've been friends ever since. And that's when we first met. But
it's hard to keep like strong, solid friends for long periods of time in club life. But then we got together to throw a party called "Do the Right Thing," which is we were trying our hardest to keep it an authentic hip hop party in Hell's Kitchen because there wasn't one happening,
and it's still going strong. And I'm never gonna blend. Tell me how you gonna knock me down when I built this mountain from the ground up. Yeah, I'm living proud. Don't think I'm loud. Then turn the sound up.
So you guys have been traveling around a lot. What's a lesson that you've learned that you'd like to share with our viewers as a parting thought?
I would say that use your good ideas when you have them. You have ideas now for a reason, and if you can execute them now, do them now. And that's one thing that I wish I learned a long time ago.
Always take a nap. I think naps are so underrated. Living in New York, working in the nightlife scene, it's really easy to start and never stop. And before you know it, it's been 2 months, 3 months, years, and you haven't taken care of yourself. And I think really taking that time is important. I'm learning how to try to do that now. It is difficult with this type of schedule.
Right.
That's what I say. Go to sleep, bitches.
Well, both of you, Peppermint and Cazwell, thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy schedule. I'm glad you're out of jail, girl.
Yay!
She's free. She's free to go around.
Bail. Get you bail money.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap on Blend.
Yay, baby.
Just did a motherfucking video up in here.
Great.
Blend. Check it out.
We should take a group picture.
Can I put a little bit more? Mr. Director, close a little wider.
And this facial here.
Right.
Yeah! There we go. I love that.
easily.
Now clean up!
Make a fork with a bag on my head, I still look adorable.